Yo, what's going on guys, HyperX here. Welcome back to another video for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, and in this one I want to talk about a few more new gameplay clips. Of course, we recently got a look at some of the exciting monsters that will be coming to Sunbreak, and as is always the case, Capcom then decided to drop a few additional extended gameplay clips on their social media, so I want to share this today because it does show off some pretty cool stuff, and most notably for Espinas, it does also answer a question that a lot of people have had. So, if you guys do enjoy this, a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below, let me know which of the monsters you are most excited to fight. And of course, don't forget to keep it locked for plenty more. But to begin with, of course, turn attention to Espinas. Again, this is the one that I'm personally most excited to fight, simply because, as I've said before, I never played Frontier, so this is, for all intents and purposes, a brand new monster for me. I really like the visual design for it. I love the sort of red and green contrast, the sort of awesome looking red horn, plus of course the armor that we saw for it as well. But most notably, this is also kind of a cool monster because it has multiple different ailments. It has the ability to dish out fire, poison, and also paralysis. One of the gameplay clips they released most recently, the one you're seeing in the background, of course shows that when it fires out these fireballs, you also see them laced with poison, which looks incredibly potent. I cannot wait to experience that. I can tell that is definitely going to be pretty lethal. However, for the Frontier players out there, they did start asking the question, well, hold on a minute, Espinas always used to be the triple threat monster, whereby it would do poison, fire, and also paralysis, and of course that gameplay clip did not show it, so Capcom answered the call, and they released this one, which definitely shows after taking one of those nasty fireballs, which is also laced with poison, you are then crippled on the ground with paralysis. Honestly, this is going to be brutal. You're just lying there, poisoned, burning. It is a recipe for pain. Again, I really like this monster, I cannot wait to fight this one, and I'm also very excited to craft the armor and the weapons. However, moving on from there, just a quick extended gameplay of Gore Magala. Honestly, just looking really cool. I love the color palette for this monster. I always have, but they really made it pop in Rise. Rise has always had a pretty nice, vibrant color palette, and of course, with the enhanced graphics, especially if you think about it on PC, but regardless, with enhanced graphics, we're no longer on the 3DS, this is definitely looking real nice. Those purples, those sort of pinks are really popping alongside the sort of jet black scales, and from some of the limited stuff we've seen so far, it is definitely looking very menacing. I honestly can't wait to sort of see how it plays out in Rise, or at least in Sunbreak, should I say, because I want to see some of the new moves, how they sort of changed it, how they've adapted it to deal with the fact that we now have wire bugs, so very much excited for that. We also got a very quick clip of the new Pyre Ratnakadaki, of course only sort of a short one, but I do still like the look of this one. Of course, Ratnakadaki was always a cool new addition to Monster Hunter in Rise, and of course now we see the way that it throws out its webs, throws out sort of the marionette style sort of puppeteer lines, and it then blazes fire down those to create some nasty looking explosions. So honestly, this is looking like a pretty cool fight. However, on top of that, they did drop one additional video today where they showed off a few additions to the photo mode, which honestly I am very happy to see, because of course the ability to sort of take photos in base Rise was kind of cool, but it was also very limited. And one of my biggest pet peeves, not even the fact that you couldn't necessarily do too many effects, but it was also the fact that you just couldn't remove the UI. Well, they have of course now confirmed there's quite a few different features. They have depth of field, which is really nice. I love this in photo modes, gives you the ability to sort of really make some nice shots. They've also made it so that you can make your character, other characters, and also your buddies face the camera, so you no longer have some weird shots where people are just looking in random directions. And they've also gone to show that you can indeed hide the UI for those nice crispy shots. Some of these will of course only be coming to PC, to my understanding, but regardless, this is still looking awesome. But for the time being, that's pretty much it. Just a quick look at some of the new gameplay clips. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you've missed some of our recent videos, you can check out one of these ones, and stay tuned for plenty more.